We noticed that there has been no shares issued in the past few quarters, and the company has not borrowed any money through notes. Will the company continue down this path?
I believe so. We elected a year ago not to borrow any more money. We elected not to do any type of acquisitions or anything, to only pursue regular sales contracts, things of that nature, and to reduce our debt by as much as we possibly could. Again, that takes us to the members of G and doing business with them and getting them off our books as creditors and providing them with restricted shares and making them equity partners in a sense. So we were excited about that. That was the beginning of it. We didn't elected not to borrow anything else after that and to focus on the driving of the business and the developing of the business. The next phase of this now is to actually focus on getting better pricing for our customers so that we can sell it to them at a much better price than we're currently actually getting it for, and kind of go from there. In other words, let's keep this real simple. We want to buy our gas a little cheaper than what we've been purchasing it for, and we would like to sell it for just a little bit higher. But before we even focus on selling it higher, we're going to focus on buying the gas at a reduced price and leveraging that, and then moving forward from there. So we're excited about this.
You said in many occasions that the company is extremely undervalued. Could you explain?
I believe the company personally, Solomon Ali, this is only my personal belief, do not go buy any shares on this or sell any. I believe the company is extremely undervalued because you could look at many other companies that are losing money, their stock trade a lot higher than ours. That's simple. But if you do your due diligence and you look at our stock and you look at the business plan, you look at the operations, and you look at the type of vendors that we're actually utilizing, and you also look at the type of customers we have, all of that takes a part or plays a huge part in a role in what we actually have in creating its value. Currently, we have $60 million in revenue. Yes, we're losing money, but we're not losing that much money. We stopped borrowing money, we stopped issuing stock. Mostly 60% of our stock is actually restricted and not actually out there. It's outstanding, but it's really not in the float. That's huge, but we didn't ever receive a pop. From that. The stock has never actually rebounded. A lot of people sit back and say, well, it's where it should be. No, the stock isn't. Let's look at it just as fundamentals. We can turn around and get 3%. If we got 3% of 60 million, that's 1.8 million. All we need to do is get 3%. That's 1.8 million. If we also was able to sell to our customer base at a little higher price, that's another 1.8 million. That's 3.6 million that's actually hitting our bottom line. And that will provide us a lot of actual liquidity moving forward. So we think we're really undervalued. With the new relationship with Global Energy Group, and then also the relationship that they have with who they sold to, Metwood, will be extremely valuable as it actually plays out. Global Energy is looking to do the managing of risk management and the hedging. They have the capital to actually do so. So we're excited about that, and they'll be sharing all those profits and allowing them to drop down to the public company so that everyone could benefit and be winners of that. So I think we're very much so undervalued. And I can't wait for the day that we turn it around and we're actually able to report our profitability for the first time in the company's history.
Universal recently signed a marketing agreement with Global Energy Group. What is the relationship with Global, and how does each entity benefit?
Well, Universal and Global and the marketing agreement that was signed, I wish I would have known that you were going to ask me that question, but I mentioned it earlier in the previous video. The marketing agreement allows the Global to go out and purchase and get trade credit and things of that nature and get a much better supply at a much better cost. and then turn around and allow UBRG and NDR to actually sell that product at a better cost to their customers and allowing them to make a better percentage or profit margin than what they were making before. That's the benefit. And it allows the shareholders become a winner of that due to the fact that you got a better margin on the pricing of your gas, jet fuel, electricity, whatever it is that may be sold. So that's the purpose of the marketing agreement. And so the company just makes a profit. And in making a profit, it hits the bottom line, shareholders win. So again, we become profitable, everybody wins, everyone's extremely happy and excited. Again, I can't thank the members of Global Energy Group. I can't thank Global. I mean, it's been a tremendous blessing for them to hang in there with us and keep all their money, 3 point something million in the deal and not take it out. So as I have shared with them, if we could ever get this stock to $1, they could make $1 billion. So I think that would be exciting, especially for them. But everyone's hanging in there. Everyone's working extremely hard to ensure that Universal Bioenergy is profitable.
Have there been any new developments with Universal Bioenergy?
I think we pretty much covered it all. The company is constantly working on getting new deals with new customers, so everyone's excited about that. We still have our China deal in the works. We have another deal that's really big as well that's still been in the work. I mean, our China's deal has been in the works for over a year, so we're excited about that. You know, we got the China deal through the Department of, I can't even recall, but through one of the government agencies referred them to us and us to them. So we were excited about that. And we just had a imbalance in our economy and their economy, and being able to actually meet in the middle of selling it to them at a price that they could afford and a price that we could still make money. Thanks to Global, we may have an opportunity to actually close that deal now due to the financial hedging and everything of that nature. And again, also thanks to our government with the Volcker rule, that places us in a win-win scenario as we continue to move forward, that we're able to take advantage of the future contracts and things like that. So we're really excited about the outlook of our company and about the possibilities of what may take place.